Grab the book nearest to you and flip to page 57. The first full sentence describes your current life situation. What did it say? No, she said. Pretty accurate if you ask me. Yeah. You want to talk about something, chief? Add the onions to the frying pan with a small bit of butter. Nice move, page 57. Nice move. Nonetheless, considerable variations between regions, ethnic groups and social classes continued during the 19th century and the 21st. 6 people drowned while trying to rescue a chicken that had fallen into a well in southern Egypt. Still not as dumb as most of 2020. My goodness. What are you reading? I'm with you on this. What on earth? I would like to know as well. Ditto. C // minus 6x / x plus 2 equals minus 6x plus x 2 equals minus 5x 2. Accurate. It did explain me well. I'm Asian. I'm not Asian. But I appreciate a good mathing every once in a while. It was a book with 40 pages. Does describe my life though. It doesn't exist. Oof. The problem. Achilles had his heel. Julius Caesar had his receding hairline. What book is this? I'm already invested and this is the only sentence I had to read. Rhett and Link's Book of Mythicality. How did I not know they wrote a book? 2 actually. They have another one called The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek. But I haven't read it. Percy gets to keep his room all to himself because he's got to work polishing that badge. What happened to you? Lupin asked Kingsley. That's gotta be Order of the Phoenix. Or after. It's certainly not 124. It's Deathly Hallows. That makes sense. Been a while since I've read that one. It's when they reach the burrow and are waiting for everyone else to arrive. I'm still confined to my chambers. Bit on the nose. Sorry fellows, you wait right here while I go get my bayonet. Uh-oh. Something's about to go down. You better hope you're on the non-pointy end. They kept him in a dark place, like a cheese, until he had the full Telson flavor and blue mold upon him. Quarantine 2020 folks. Lem witches clenched. Bloodless fingers and broad face appeared over the battlements, and he was pulled back over the wall to safety. It's been a close call, but we might make it through. We can only hope. It says, and I quote, "This is one of the most famous dates in English history, the last successful invasion up to modern times." When was England invaded in modern time? And no, the Falklands don't count. Well, the Germans did occupy the Channel Islands in WW2, although that also doesn't count. I would say this is referring to the Norman invasion in 1066, which was the last successful invasion. My man, what's happening? Said Wobbler. That was from Only You Can Save Mankind by Terry Pratchett. It sums up the whole of 2020 tbh. Rip Terry Pratchett. New Sir Terry. In her right hand she still had the gun, and she quickly dropped it. Knock. Knock, who's there? Candy Candy who? Candy Cow jump over the moon. Every time I open up this knock knock joke book I'm extremely underwhelmed. Makes a good fire starter though. I'm wise. Breakfast sandwiches hit the spot, but sometimes all that bread is a bit of carb overkill. Is this a cookbook on the kitchen counter? Now I'm craving sandwiches. Nope. It was in a bookshelf. Furthest book sticking out. I Love You When It's Wet Outside. / a collection of stories for 2-year-olds. p. 57. Well then. The Woodman said that there was some new terror abroad. A ghost that drank blood. July 2020 common write-up. When the hips are turned back to the left, this tightens the muscles between the hips and the shoulders just a notch more. Something like the way a fellow gives each lug that little extra tightening twist when he's changing a tire. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Ben Hogan's 5 Lessons. The Modern Fundamentals of Golf. He had to urinate. Well, do you? I mean, I'm not a he, so that's a bit of a problem, haha. Hey, everyone just posting your favorite quote. You're ruining it. Wow. That one is surprisingly topical. Good one. but I was genuinely disappointed. I usually like reading through these AskReddit threads, but most people are clearly just posting their favorite quote, not participating. Well, her hands weren't exactly empty. Apostrophe. That sounds like a romance novel. IDK man. Sounds more like erotica to me. Navina Johnson. My favorite. I hear stuttering breaths from my own mouth. Like an echo of Cyrus's purr, I suckle my own lower lip. Capone. Al. Notorious Chicago mobster whose smuggling and bootlegging operations dominated the 1920s crime scene. Because the teaching of the way of the Buddha was a way of liberation, it had no other object than the experience of nirvana. The Way of Zen by Alan Watts. Buildings with no windows out to the street would best, since no one on the outside could witness the robbery in progress and witnesses on the inside would be unable to identify the getaway calm. You're finna get robbed, my guy. Now what? I mean, it's not wrong. If you are new to Tattletale TV, please subscribe. I have new videos every day. Stay tuned right now for another